Hey folks, so there's this buzz that Daphne Keane might make a comeback in Deadpool 3, and they're planning to shoot a parody of the portal scene from the final. And guess what? Tom Hiddleston didn't exactly deny his involvement in the film. His shooting resumed, and you know how it goes with Ryan Reynolds. The internet gets flooded with a stream of news, jokes, and rumors about the project. But let's cut to the chase and get to the most interesting part. Amid the success of the Loki series, Tom Hiddleston made an appearance on Jimmy Fallon's show. Of course, he got asked about the future of his character. Tom hinted that it would be absurd to talk about ending his career in the cinematic universe. He practically assured everyone that he'd be around about 99% of the time. When commenting on a possible role in Deadpool 3, he tensed up a bit and played it off, claiming ignorance about some businessman and football club owner. Funny thing is, Hiddleston added that during the joke, he considered various answers but decided to keep quiet. Basically, he didn't deny anything, leaving the door open for fans. In today's Hollywood, actors, even from Marvel, try to deny everything, even in absurd cases, like Andrew Garfield denying his role. Is Loki in Deadpool or not? Logically, Tom should have said he's not in it, especially since Jennifer Garner recently claimed she knew nothing about returning to Deadpool 3 as Elektra, despite being listed on IMDb. However, Hiddleston neither confirmed nor denied, teasing fans with the possibility of an epic crossover. There could be a couple of scenarios. First, Loki in Deadpool 3 might not be confirmed yet, and Hiddleston, through this interview, signals to Reynolds that he's on board, capitalizing on the Loki series hype for Deadpool and a fat check for himself. The second scenario is that Hiddleston is playing the secrecy game at a higher level than Jennifer Garner, who absurdly claimed no knowledge about her role. Loki's appearance in Deadpool 3 is quite logical and necessary, considering the movie's task to explain the place of the Fox universe in the multiverse hierarchy and possibly close its story while keeping Deadpool, Wolverine, and maybe a couple of other actors. Unlike the secrecy rules of the past, Ryan Reynolds made it clear that the only condition for working with Disney on Deadpool 3 was maintaining creative freedom. The marketing for Deadpool 3 isn't much different from the previous ones. Reynolds posts set photos, makes jokes, drops spoilers about Deadpool getting a dog, and doesn't hold back. Tom Hiddleston, as a deep cover agent, might be allowed to hype Deadpool a bit. Moreover, when asked if the Loki Season 2 finale is a prequel for Deadpool 3 or for Kang's Dynasty, Hiddleston skillfully evaded, adding more fuel to the fire. In the context of time slipping, Hiddleston also provided a solid foundation, saying that Loki's time manipulation allows him to do incredible things. So, the God of Time might just be the key to the crazy timelines in Deadpool 3, the remakes, the drug addiction, and the time traveling. And Loki could also be the one responsible for the mishaps in the Fox timeline that everyone heroically tries to fix. Well, these are just theories, but damn, it makes Deadpool 3 sound even more intriguing, doesn't it? Let's shift gears and dive into the rumors, and there's a hefty load of them. Some pretty reliable sources claim that Daphne Keane is coming back for Deadpool 3, reprising her role as X-23. No acting on her part, though in every interview, she expressed her joy in playing Laura and how much she'd love to return to the comic book world. Reportedly, the deal was sealed at the end of November, and since she's 18 now, Wolverine will reunite with an adult X-23, probably for a touching father-daughter scene. Another interesting rumor from insiders suggests that Deadpool 3 plans to recreate the epic portal scene from the end of the finale, but with a humorous twist and a different set of characters. Reynolds has a good reason for this, but what's more intriguing is that without the epic final battle and the portal scene, the movie wouldn't be complete. This indirectly confirms that the plot and events in Deadpool 3 will be on a grand scale, if not on the Avengers level, definitely close. This is a crucial detail, considering that a year ago, when the announcement and initial set photos came out, many criticized Deadpool 3, calling it a cash grab film just for hype and easy money. And when Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine costume was revealed, the critics went wild. Critics assumed that Jackman didn't even work out and used fake muscles, chopping it up to him cashing in without any effort. Thankfully, Hugh, as always, shut down the critics by sharing workout videos, proving that he's still in great shape and likely not relying on prosthetic muscles. And of course, Deadpool 3 won't be short of box office billions. Bob Iger, Disney's current head, commented on the box office failure of Captain Marvel 2, attributing it to almost complete lack of studio control and terrible decisions by his predecessor. In other words, Bob stated what we discussed in previous videos. Marvel initially hired students and inexperienced people on the cheap, gave them full creative freedom, and when it turned out they made a fanfic for the second and third phases of the cinematic universe, reshooting everything was too expensive. So, the movies had to be released as is. Iger confirmed that now all projects will be either done by professionals or newcomers under professional supervision. Deadpool 3 stands out in this context, like a ray of hope, akin to Guardians of the Galaxy 3 this year. But here's the important nuance: Reynolds isn't going anywhere. That's why journalists and insiders unanimously claim that after Deadpool, Marvel will want more brutal, adult projects. The problem is, there are no such projects on the horizon. Even Blade was unveiled at a feminism festival, where the hunter for vampires played a secondary role. Deadpool. Based on this, industry experts claim that after Deadpool 3, which will undoubtedly be successful, we might get some unusual news. Sorcerer Supreme Doctor Strange and the same Blade could finally get truly adult and gritty movies they deserve. It's no coincidence that Marvel went back to negotiations with Sam Raimi, who was previously dumped even from the director's chair of the Avengers. If you recall, Raimi initially filmed a more mature version of the multiverse madness dreamt by Marvel, which was then turned into the unicorn-loving version we got. So now, Marvel is knocking on Sam's door again, maybe to give him the freedom he deserved. It's pretty clear that Ryan Reynolds and his Deadpool film could have a significant impact on the cinematic universe, possibly opening Kevin Feige's eyes to what made Marvel popular in the first place, actions that could bring it back to the top. Amid the popularity of R-rated and gritty comic book movies, even Zack Snyder unexpectedly expressed his willingness to direct a Deadpool or Elektra film for Marvel. Just imagine what a beautiful counterblow to DC that would be. What do you think? Is it worth expanding the number of R-rated films because of Deadpool and calling Snyder? Share your thoughts in the comments. That's all for now. Until next time, friends,